What's going on, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol back with another video. Today we have the newly released Hot Toys Grogu set, and I am super excited about it, even though we already have like 75 of them. That's right, guys. We are back. Another video today. I have the Grogu set, the one figure that everybody in the community was collectively saying was, we don't have enough of this. We don't have enough Grogu. Or for those who are still saying it, we don't have enough Baby Yoda. For those who are still saying the thing, there's a lot of people out there still saying that. But we have right here TMS 043 Grogu Collectible set. There's a lot of stuff in here, and if I have to be 100% honest, the one I'm most excited about in the whole set is not even Grogu. So let's just throw that out there. If you're a Rebels fan, you know what I'm talking about. So if you're not a Rebels fan, then I get it. But let's go ahead and check this out and see if it's worth the price of admission. I have, obviously, the box. I have taken all the plastic bits off the figures, so, you know, save us some time on that respect. But we do have a figure of Grogu in his updated pram that Quill made for him. So that's kind of cool because we haven't seen that before. We've got Grogu here in a little basket deal. We got our little one-eyed frog that he likes to chew on, and then we have a bunch of other stuff. So let's go ahead and get this guy out of here. We got a nice little artwork here with our Beskar Mando. Interesting they didn't use the chrome Mando. This is like the original deluxe Beskar Mando, because that's definitely not chrome paint right there. So interesting. This is the guy I'm most excited for, if I must be completely honest. Inside, you have something that looks like this. I have taken the clamshell off because, you know, time. But we got a whole bunch of Grogu. We got one here, we got one here, we got the pram, we got the pram cover, we got another Grogu in swaddling, we got a one-eyed frog, we got the star of the show right here, in my opinion, the Loth Cat, and we got a whole bunch of display pieces. So let's go ahead and get some of these things out. Loth Cat, just a quick look. Freaking cool, right? The Loth Cat right here, we got our little one-eyed frog, which is a tiny thing. I mean, seriously small. We got our swaddling Grogu right here, which is actually pretty nice there. We got another Grogu in our little basket right here, which is pretty sweet. Kind of dig that as well. And we have another Grogu here. Like we got Grogu Central. I don't need this felt thing. We got our Grogu here in the updated pram, which I got to be honest with you, I do kind of like this pram better than the original one. Just paint applications wise, it's got some nice detail. So we'll get into that. We got our lid for our pram, and then we've got some display stands and rods and all these little different guys right here. So we don't need this anymore. Actually, we need that. And that's what's in the box, okay? Obviously, it was wrapped up in a lot of plastic because Hot Toys likes plastic. But where do we start? Let's put you there. I got a cable in my shot. Get out of here because you're bugging me. We've got our pram. We've got our Loth Cat, which is just all kinds of awesome. So I say we start with this, because honestly, this is the smallest feature, and let's just go ahead and get into this one, knock this one out, because it's super tiny. But yeah, it is it's hard plastic, so I don't think you're gonna want to be bending this. It's not a flexible material, but it is nice. I mean, you can see it's pretty friggin' tiny, right? Pretty freaking tiny. Nice little one-eyed frog. Nice paint applications. So for those who are really happy about this, I'm happy for you. But this is probably not the most exciting thing in the box. We do have this, which is pretty stinking neat. I like this, actually. If I had to choose one of the Grogu to get, it would be this one, because it's so different from the other ones we've already received. And so I really do, I like this one. I like the blue, like shading they've got going on. This is a sculpted piece. This is not fabric. So it is sculpted. So you don't have to worry about it like messing up and having to tie it up or whatever. I think that's a pretty cool touch. And I like the expression on Grogu's face. I dig that. I like it. Honestly, probably one of my favorite expressions he's had. And all the 6-scale Grogus we've had. Even the life-size Grogu from Hot Toys or the life-size one from Sideshow have both. I like that expression a good bit. So this is very, very nice. And it's like a solid block. Like this is a solid piece right there. Then we've got, I guess we'll get into this one. Interesting thing about this, these Grogu are magnetic. So there's 2 of them. We have seen something like this in the past. It's not the first time we've seen this, but there it is. You have this little magnetic Grogu there. So if you want, you can change them from this one and put them in that one if you want to do that. So obviously this is the one that comes in the pram, but you can change them out to whatever one you want. They do have the ball joint for the head for Grogu, so you can do whatever you want with that. And they both switch. You don't have to like pop the head off this one, put on the other one. You can just flip them. It's pretty much the exact same thing. Mold applications and paint applications on this. I like this very much. This is a very cool diorama style piece. These pieces right here are not metal. All right, those are plastic. Be careful with those. You see them right there. You don't want to be breaking those off. That would be a bad day. But the paint applications and the wearing and tearing, it's like this steel metallic, I'll say metallic, steel blue color. Like it's pretty cool. They did a nice little paint application all the way around. I like it very much. And on the bottom, it's even got some like tarnish and rust and stuff going on. I really think that's a pretty cool diorama set. And then obviously we've got the other head sculpt, so you can use whichever one you want. That one is pretty much a copy from the Scout, the Speeder Scout. I think that's pretty much a copy from that one. So there's that. And then, of course, we have this. Now, this was an interesting thing, this pram, because when it comes packaged up, you have this like this piece right here to keep like the fabric, because this fabric stuck in here and you don't have Grogu sliding around. I don't know that you need that because it's going to be magnetic as well. So you don't need that particular piece, but I guess for packaging materials, they didn't want the fabric, cloth to be going everywhere. But I do kind of dig this. And like I was saying with the paint applications, this one versus the other one, this one's definitely the more metallic one because, season 2. It's pretty sweet. You got some nice paint applications, some nice rust and tarnish, and everywhere I go, you can see the light bouncing off of this thing. It is very well done. And I do quite like this. So got a spot right here for the flight pole. I guess, if you will, the transparent stand. Nice little vent applications going on there. Kind of dig that. And then in here, you've got this blue teal. It's like a Tiffany blue. That's the closest thing I can tell you. It's like a Tiffany blue, very thin cloth. On the inside, you got some nice detail on the pram. Not that anybody would ever actually see it, but it is there. So I can appreciate that from Hot Toys. But we'll put this guy, kind of put him back in there. And then, like I said, you can rotate these guys to whichever one you prefer. I kind of dig that. So on the box art, as we saw earlier, the most important part of this entire set has got to be the Loth Cat. This Loth Cat is freaking awesome. And I must say, after having the Einstein from the Back to the Future Marty McFly, I was severely afraid that they were just going to just butcher this all the way, but they didn't. It looks so much better than Einstein that they really should just do a reissue of Einstein and replace everybody's collectors, all the collectors who bought that figure with something better. This is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Love this paint application, love the expression, love the paint application on the hair, on the ears, and the feet, and just the pose. Just everything about this is super cool. I really am happy to have this in the collection because it's just a really cool stinking piece. So if I had to go ahead and check this out, you do have two of these little flight stand, but display stands, and they're transparent and they're very, very clear. Like they're very, very clear. So you're not gonna see them like, crazy. There are two different ones. So you can go here, you can go here, and then you've got one for the pram, which is, let's see here, yeah. You got the pram, you can have him floating along, and then you have one for the basket, which is pretty cool too. So you can have our little Grogu going in there, and you got a Grogu going on here. And then if you want to hide your Grogu, which I don't know, I mean, I know why they include these in the sets, but does anybody actually have theirs displayed, even the other one, like with Grogu hidden? Is that a thing people do? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I kind of like it. So what I want to know from you guys before we get into some posing and just close-up shots of this guy, do you have a preference on one of these? Is the Loth Cat the best one in the set? Is it the swaddling Baby Yoda or swaddling Grogu? Maybe. That's pretty stinking cute. Can't lie about that. But let me know in the comment section. I know somebody in YouTube land's going to say, oh, you didn't compare the two prams. Let's go ahead and do that. Because I was messing around with these things and I found something quite interesting, honestly. Yeah, I just Hot Toys, you suck. For this reason, you suck, Hot Toys. I'm just gonna throw this out there. We have the 2 pram, right? The clearly different molds, like, right? At least the back portion of it here, where this one's got a little fin action going on, and then this one doesn't, and they're clearly different molds altogether. You got a little circular thing here, you got this little oval thing going on here, paint applications, this got mold lines here where there's not one there. I mean, they're different. They are different pram, and you can see the paint applications, and I do prefer this one, I really do. This one is just, I mean, it's fine. It's screen accurate, I guess. But I just like the metallic nature of this one a little bit better. This one feels more Star Wars-like, if that's a thing. There I am dropping stuff. Sorry about that loud noise. But there is that. So they are there. And if I pop this guy off, that one I didn't have secured. You can see there's definitely a difference on the interior, even on the paint applications on the interior. So yeah, so the inside, you can see like the mold is similar. Actually, the mold on the inside is identical. It's just different paint applications, right? So this is why I say Hot Toys sucks, okay? So if you remember this particular one, you got this. It came with the deluxe Mando. You got the Mando and Grogu set. It came with this little attachment on the stand for this guy. What everybody loves with the feet. That's the thing. And it kind of just sat on the side as that. And you can plug this in, and you're good to go, right? It looked pretty cool, okay? Just bear with me one second. So I said, you know what? This one has this nice transparent stand, right? So this looks cool. You don't need this crazy little rock thing going on here, and that's fine. And I said, well, they gave us an extra one to go along with this guy. So I said, well, can we put this one on there and just, save us some trouble and just have this one sitting on the ground? That'd be kind of a thing. And can we use this on this so we can dump this? Well, here's why Hot Toys sucks, okay? Let me go ahead and pop this off. They used a different size rod for this, for the Mando Grogu Deluxe set, for this guy, than they did for this guy, okay? So if you want to take this and plug it into here, ain't freaking happening. This is like a 0.5 millimeter wider than that. Like it ain't happening, Jack. Why would they do? Why did they do that? Why couldn't they make it the same? I told you suck. So if you want to use this, I mean, you can. You got to take this part off that comes with this Grogu set. Put in the one from the original, the Mando and Grogu set, and it doesn't like sit in there like it's loose, but it will go on there. It just does one of these numbers. Like it just wiggles around. And well, I guess that's, if it's secure, is not moving, I guess that it works, right? Because it does appear to be okay. I just think Hot Toys missed the boat. They just didn't think about that, I guess. They didn't think about that. Anyways, let's move on to the posing. Now that we've got them all posed up, we have a pile of Mando Grogu going on here. Obviously, we've got the ones from the Grogu Collectible set. We've got the ones from the Mando Deluxe, and obviously some other ones in here mixed up. This set for me is all about the Loth Cat. I think that's the coolest part of all of it. But I do like the updated pram. I must be honest, I do like the updated pram, and I do like the little cart, the container, the storage container, the metallic steel looking container. I do dig that one a good bit as well. I did get this set from Pop Collectibles. As you guys know, that's where I get all my first batch figures. Definitely check them out. There's a link in the description below along with the discount code down there for you if you would like to save some money. As always, click what you like. If you haven't already subscribed, please do that. See you next time.